Hey, morning guys, it's Monday. Another nice weekend, very warm. Had some fun this weekend. We were down at the beach in Puerto Inglés, and like in the afternoon, about 4 o'clock, like a sandstorm came up. You could kind of see it further down the beach, like a huge cloud of dust whirling around. And my missus lady, she says, "Oh, look at that down there." I thought, yeah, I know what's coming up here in 2 minutes. And it kind of just works its way up the beach. There's sandstorm. It's like a little cyclone coming up, a tornado. And yeah, like a tornado. It was like whizzing around. And it sort of went past us, and like, sort of like buried ourselves down, you know, as far as we could on the sun lounges. And then off it went up the beach. It was like something off Lawrence of Arabia. And there was like people just piling off the beach. It was mental. It cleared, you know, 2/3 of people off the beach. They just all, that's it, they're gone. I thought if that happened in England, because it was like chucking it down with rain, it wouldn't be like a sandstorm. But anyway, that was the weekend. But as well as going to the beach and having that experience, I went to the car boot. And it's car booty time. I will just add, the car boot sale is getting quiet now. There's less traders around and less people. It's like from October through to April is when it's busy, and then like May through to September, May to end of August, so it's quiet, and then September it kind of like starts to pick up a little bit again. Again, pretty much opposite to what happens in the UK. I think that's probably because two reasons. I think firstly, there's a lot of people who come in, like live here for 6 months in the winter, then they go back to Northern Europe for the summer. And I think the other side of it is like when the weather gets hot in the summer. I mean, it's always warm here anyway, but when it gets hotter in the summer, I think a lot of the traders just rather go to the beach. You know, I don't think they really want to go spend the Sunday morning till after lunch selling stuff. So they just want to go to the beach. Anyway, after the first time, after 4 weeks of looking, actually had a bit of success. So what have we got on here? Well, I got this. It's a little computer. Cost me 25 euros. Yeah. Just put that to one side. Quite tidy, really. Yeah. It's a nice small tower. Here's a heatsink and fan. It has an i3 processor, i3-4170 on an Asus H821M-K motherboard. There's no RAM and no hard drive. It's got a DVD RAM in here, DVD writer. And I thought, well, I suspect this is probably working. We'll try it in a little bit. We'll do it on this video, see if it's working or not. But I think it's probably working. And I thought, well, I've got some sticks of 2 gig and 4 gig. I mean, actually this is DDR3. Yeah. So I've got like these have just come off all the things I've bought, computers where I've sold the motherboards for some profit. Yeah. So I've got some RAM there, and got a 500 gig hard drive here. And I've got like some Windows license numbers, because often I buy these computers and license numbers on them, you know, so I've got some usable license numbers as well for Windows 10. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do with this. If it's working, I think I checked on eBay, you know, I mean the processor's worth about £18, the motherboard's worth about 39, 40, based on ones that have sold recently. But I thought, well, you know, if I just stick my hard drive in here and this memory in here, and I've got a nice sort of like 8 gigabytes of RAM Windows 10 machine with a 500 gig hard drive, I can probably get 70 or 80 euros or something for it, I'm guessing. Certainly no less than the bits it cost. They'll have to post them to England anyway. So yeah, even if it's out for 60 euros, I mean, this stuff owes me nothing. It's just come off other machines like this. So that's like 35, 40 euros of profit really for not a lot of work. So, and that's profit we can use to buy other stuff. Yeah. So, you know, 5 stuff like that. Yeah, buy, you know, we'll work out a little bit. Let's go. The other thing I have, got us off the same guy. I've not bought from this particular guy before. So it's a gigabyte board, yeah, GA Z77X. It looks like there's some pins missing or bent in the socket there, yeah. So we'll have a quick look under the microscope. I suspect they probably, although they look like that might be missing, I suspect they're bent. If they're bent, we'll try and straighten them. If they're missing, let's do a video where we're taking donor pins from another motherboard, yeah, and stick them in. And also, let's have a look to see if they're actually necessary pins. Let's get the data sheet for the LGA socket. What's this, a 1151 or a 1150? Let's get the data sheet and see also. I don't know which one it is. I'll look it up. Yeah, let's see if there's pins that are necessary. I mean, it's quite a decent little board, this. I've had a look on eBay, and I haven't got the IO shield, but even so, I mean, I paid €10 for it, and I suspect if it's working, if I sort the socket out, but again, looking at ones that have sold recently, it's going to be somewhere between 50 and 80 euros for that. Pounds rather. So in euros, you're probably looking like 60 to 90, yeah, for 10, not bad. If we can't fix it, well, we'll make some interesting video. I mean, it's quite possible that this socket got damaged at the car boot sale, basically, and it's been, you know, all right around, and there's some other underlying problem on here, so yeah, it could be interesting. So that's what I got. Let's have a quick look at that computer and see if it's working, and then that's as a case of just putting the RAM and hard drive and installing Windows on that, really. Yeah, and let's have a look to see what we have. Okay, so this is the computer, say the i3-4170. It looks very clean. Somebody had already removed the heatsink, and obviously I can see guns on this. It's a bit dry. Yeah, it's a bit dry. To clean this off, obviously, so you can see what it was. That's how it was at the car boot sale. Let's try and power it up. I'll connect it via a light bulb, which you'll see on some of my videos, to limit the current into the power supply. So if there's a short, it won't go bang. Yeah, so we can do that. Everything seems to be connected. So yeah, let's just plug it in and see what it does. Okay, so I've just thought about it, actually. I mean, obviously the fan's here, but you can just see there's like holes where it went. So obviously there's a backing plate on this, and if I move it, I'm sure you can hear that. That's the backing plate moving around behind here. So I think in actual fact I'll take the motherboard out. I don't think anything can be shorted against the board, but with that lump of metal behind there, I want to be sure that isn't the case. Yeah, so I'm just going to take the motherboard out of this one, and then let's have a look to see. I mean, I know what's rattling around behind this. We know what it is. But let's just see if we can get this thing out. Yeah. Okay, that can come out of there. I'll just take the motherboard out. Okay, so there's the board. That's what was rattling around behind it. But I would have had to take the board out anyway if it fired up and worked. So I would have had to fit this back on anyway. So, you know, lost nothing. Notice this is fell off the VGA connector. Obviously the two little hex bolts are missing, but we can fit there. That's not a problem. We can replace that. Since I've got it on the bench, I might as well just have a quick check for shorts on the 12 volts in particular coming into the CPU. Let's have a quick look. So 12 volts into ground. One side is ground. Yeah, so these two are ground. What have we got here? High resistance. So that means I haven't got a short circuit high side FET, otherwise I'd see the resistance of the CPU a few ohms. Yeah. So high side FETs are okay. That's fine. I'm quite happy with that. I could check a few other things, but I think we'll just plug this in, you know, and see what it actually does. So Here's the speaker. We'll put a speaker on. I'm expecting, because there's no RAM, obviously this should bleep, yeah. This is my, no, that's the one off. This is just a heatsink I use for the fan on the side. These bolts are too short to touch the board, yeah, so I can literally rest this on top of a CPU, connect the fan, because I have seen boards that won't boot up, or they boot up and shut back down if the fan isn't spinning, so we'll put a fan on it, yeah. So no RAM for now. We'll get our known good power supply. One of our known good power supplies. I now have a 600 watt. This is a 500 watt Asus, yeah. Was it 550 watt? Let's see. I think it's a 550, you know. It says on it somewhere. Anyway, yeah. Whatever it is. 550 watt. But I've now, one of the ones I fixed, which was a 600 watt, has more 8-pin connectors, the PCIe 8 and 6, which this doesn't have. So that other one will be useful actually for working on some graphics cards where this doesn't have the right connectors, yeah. So yeah, that's power. Just got the 4-way 12 volt EATX, get that in there. We've got a speaker, we need an on-off switch. Let's have that. I mean, you can short the pins with a screwdriver if you want, but I mean, it's so simple to make one of these, you know. Pretty sure that'll be the on-off pins. I could soon work it out. Yeah, no point connecting the monitor just yet because there's no RAM. Obviously we want some power, and let's see if we get some bleeps out of it. Okay, so it does. Power on. Yeah, did you hear that? That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. So, find some RAM. What have we got? That's a 2. What's this one? Not sure. That's a 4. We want to test both RAM channels. That's a 1. So yeah, I've got a couple of 1s here. That'll do for testing it with. I'm sure this is DDR3. I'll soon find out. Yeah, DDR3 because they fit. I've switched the power off, by the way, over the sides. Power is off. Standby power's off. So I'll just whack them in there. There we go. I'll put a couple of 4s in this or something if it comes to sell it. I mean, 8 gig is quite nice for Windows 10. Make it usable. Okay. Monitor. Okay. One monitor. That's it, isn't it? Yeah, that's all we need. Let's see what it does. Switch it on again. That was my computer. Was that a USB? Something going off. Fan spinning. No bleeping. But the monitor hasn't lit up. What's it going to do? Let's go to DVR. I'll show you if it's working. Okay, this has got a problem with it. Something wrong. So I've got power, fans on, but no video, and no bleeps to say there was no video. Just try it with one stick of RAM, so just on one channel. Otherwise, this will be the topic of another video. And power up. Ah, blip. Right, so it's now giving me a picture and telling me to run setup with one stick of RAM in. There we go. Oh, yeah. So just having to enter setup. Obviously, to recover BIOS settings, there's no keyboard, correct? There's no keyboard detected. Press F1 to set up. How are you supposed to press F1? You've just told me there's no keyboard. Useful. Let's stick this one dim in the other channel. I mean, we might have a faulty dim here. Let's try that. Switch it back on again. Yeah, blip. Asus. Yeah, same thing. So, have I just got a faulty RAM? Let's just get this camera over here. I'm not making you seasick. There you go. I've just got a faulty RAM here. This is the other one, the one I just took out. So let's put this one in on its own as well. Yeah, in both channels. Try that. No, that blips as well. Yeah, that's working. Put just this one in here. I'm assuming this is going to work because the other dim worked in both. Yeah, blip. Asus, that's working. Let's stick the other one back in. Maybe just it was like a bit of dust in the sockets. Let's see what this does now with dual channel RAM, see if it actually boots. Yeah, it booted this time. Did you hear it? The blip. So okay. So yeah, there we have it. Okay, guys, that appears to be working. So what we'll do with that is I'll just install. I'll put some bit more RAM in and install Windows 10, and I've got the hard drive, and I think that's probably going to be working. Maybe it was just a bit of dust in these the first time. Okay, so that's good. So let's just end this video. Let's have a quick look at the other. Let's have a quick look at the other motherboard. Let me make a bit of space on the desk. There we go. Right. Yeah. Alright, so let's just take a quick look at this under the microscope. See if these pins are actually bent or if they're broken. Yeah. Let's have a look to see what we got under here. Let's go to the microscope. Hope it's working. Nope, one moment. Okay, I've got the microscope back. Yeah, let's have a look in the socket. So this is the area in this area where they were bent or broke. Yeah, in particular down here. So it's looking to me now they're not broke. That one's just sticking directly upwards. That one's sticking directly upwards. Where's my little tweezers for pointing? Yeah. So we have a couple of them here which are effectively directly up in the air. 1, 2, 3. There's another one over this side somewhere that looks a little bit iffy. Oh yeah, there it is. Look, it's just a little bit bent. So yeah, there's no broken ones. So we can make another video with this, straighten them up. In a way, I was actually hoping I might have had a broken one, so we could have done an interesting video on replacing a pin from a donor socket. But I suppose I've saved myself the work, and this motherboard could actually be profitable. Let's just nip back over to the desk cam again. Okay, yeah, there you have. You've seen it under the microscope. They're not missing or broken. They're bent. So yeah, we'll get another video with this one. I mean, this damage could have happened when this had been at the car boot. It's been thrown, not well, maybe even thrown around. Who knows? So this could have happened. That means there could well be some sort of underlying problem with this board. We'll have to find out. So yeah, that'll be another video. The other machine, I think that's a quick profit. Not a lot of profit, but certainly think it's a quick profit. Well, a quick profit, a profit's a profit, and a quick profit, well, that's a bonus, isn't it? Yeah. I'll try and get onto these this week. I'm actually moving house this week, so I may struggle to upload as much content as I normally try to do on the channel. But yeah, I'll do my best to work on these. I have another interesting job. That's another video, a big audio mixer, powered mixer that needs looking at. And yeah, I'll do my best to keep you guys entertained, if that's what I'm doing, even though I'm moving house this week. Okay, so see you soon on some more videos now. Bye guys.